I don't know why my shadow always looks like a big arrow. Been out rail fanning in a week or two, something like that. I have enough right now, but need features. I haven't done nearly as much as what I used to. It's not as fun anymore, I guess you could say. Everything I used to come for it is gone. All the big variety in locomotives and all the nice good graffiti. All the big character art stuff. There's a little one, very little one. But yeah, they've been getting rid of all the real big good stuff and leaving all the little old scribbly stuff and some good small stuff. Why they've been getting rid of all the big, really good art stuff, I have no clue. But that's what I got into it for. There's a little nice little character art. I did see one the last time I was out though. There was a decent one. That was the only one I've seen since winter. Used to be 2 or 3 per train. Just up till about a year or 2 ago. I wouldn't mind getting down to the States sometime though to get some CSX and NS. Get tons of nice graffiti down there. Get back down to Fostoria. There's a big graffiti. Look at that. Alright. There's one there. Very nice. I must not have found that one yet. Nice big train. little Smurfy. Lots of nice big tags. No big character art though, but alright, if this is the 482, we'll see some truck frames, or empty truck frames. Oh, haven't seen an open boxcar in at least a year. Little beat going there, sounded like. Well, I don't see any empty truck frames yet. I guess the yards are both, they're all backed up. One can't go without the other moving, and the other one can't move without it moving. So they've been kind of at a bit of a stalemate. So they were saying anyway. This doesn't look like the 482 to me. I'll have to wait and see what I hear afterwards. A lot of auto racks coming. We're getting a lot less of the auto rack trains, probably because of all the ordeal with all the tariffs back and forth. I do kind of just wish that Canada would just start a couple of car companies themselves, and we can buy our own cars and not have to worry about all this back and forth, cars back and forth, and who's tariffing and what. So then we just buy all our own cars, and it's a few million cars less for the states to be bought, or for them to buy, but it's, you know, it is what it is, I guess. If it's getting to be where it's too hard to make them back and forth like they've been, well, they're going to have to split it. They're going to have to separate it. I would love to see Canada have its own car. Well, we do have our own car company. I think we got one, but it's just not very popular yet, I think. Well, actually, we don't really, I guess, need to worry about a lot of that. We don't need to make, because we got a lot of car companies here that we could buy from that aren't tariffed. We could buy the Hyundai, Toyotas, Hondas, Kias. We could buy all of them without having to worry about all the tariffs. So, and it honestly is what a lot of people are starting to buy. My buddy bought a Hyundai, and it's a great car. Another buddy of mine bought two Hyundais, one of the real small ones and one of the bigger ones. He loves them, and I actually do think if I were to buy a new car, I do kind of like the vans because I can customize it, but I'd like to buy like a 4 or 5 year old van so I could slap a bunch of solar panels. But even if I got a newer vehicle, I can get the roof racks, put one of those rack things on it, put the solar panels on it. I wouldn't have to worry about it. because I do got solar panels on my van now. But my van is getting older. I've had it for like 11 years, 10 years, 11 I think. Or I don't know how long I've had it. About 10 I think. Now, mind you, it's still low kilometers. I only got 130,000 kilometers on it. And for you Americans out there, that would be about, I don't know, 80,000 miles. But for you guys, the rest of the world, about 130,000 kilometers. I do know that out of like 97 countries, there's only 3 that have not converted to the new system, and 2 are very tiny little countries in Africa, I believe, and the other one is the United States. I know all the biggest countries have all, biggest by size that is, not by population. Like even Russia's metric, China's metric, Canada's metric, and then I think what is States is the fourth biggest, I think, by size, not by population. By population, I think the States is, well, about 4th or 5th as well, I think. But then we go way down. We go from 2nd to, oh God, I don't know, 20th. Oh, there's another train behind it, eh? Wow, would you look at that? That's a yard train, though. I'm not going to hang on it afterwards for that other one because it will be just an industrial train. As soon as this one's done, I'll finish it. You can see the end of them way down there anyways, the other one too. And that one's just all tankers, so. Alrighty, subscribe. Yeah, 2 planes in. Actually, the second one was, they call it an Illinois Central, but it's CN painted. But it does have the IC written right on the side. But still, I've gotten only 1 4 in power since winter. And it's July 4th right now, so I'm not sure when this will go up. Probably not till August. Unless you're watching the long video. If you're watching this in a collage or with a multi-train, it's going to be, well, it'll be going up in a day or 2. see a headlight behind this train. Looks like an industrial coming again. They're nice to get now and then, but one came by earlier the other way while the train was going by, the last train. Well, it seems like I'm only getting them now when there's another train here. Bummer, but oh well. I can see it right in between. Right there is the engine. You can just tell, oh, the BNSF too. That's a yard engine though. Oh, okay, it wasn't even a train, it was just the 3 locos going by. Sounded rough. Lots of auto racks. I'm not expecting to see anything big character art because I already saw one on the last train, and they're no longer 1 or 2 per train anymore. They're 1 out of like 100 now. Well, that was actually, since there was 3 matching kind of ones on 1 car and decoration in the middle, I'm going to count that. It wasn't 1 big, but it was a 1 big, like, display. So I didn't get any for like 50 trains, and then all of a sudden, well, no, I got one the last time I was out, so that's 3. Getting too loud now. But I went like 100 trains without one, and now 3 in like 10 trains. Small ones there. Another small one. Oh, another small one. Decent size though, an elf. A lot of small ones on this one. Alrighty, that was a nice train. Alright, subscribe.